Hello and welcome to Kudos International Latte Show. The beautiful evening, the beautiful morning, and the tempestuous, energetic noon is once here again, here with you all lovely and my global audience. Now, today's show is going to be super amazing and super awesome because we are having an amazing guest from UK. And if you want to know who is she, then you have to watch this out. Here is my lovely guest, Carol Edmondson from UK. Welcome, Carol, to our show. It's been a great privilege and honor for me to host you today.
Dr. Supriya, it's a pleasure, and thank you for inviting me to get to be a guest on your show today. I am so looking forward to it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my global spectators, let me tell you one thing which is so exciting and so inspiring, besides being this inspiring show. And also, of course, our lovely guest, Carol. Few minutes back, we both were struggling with the technical glitches, but see, we are back and back on the show with our vigor, courage, heart, determination, you can say, to be on the show. So, without any delay, without any pause, let's start this amazing, inspiring, vivacious journey with my vivacious guest, Carol Edmondson. So, Carol, as I said, without any delays, people who are watching us live and who will be watching this show later on, everybody is so excited to know who is Carol and what is her life journey. So I pass the dice in your court. You go on.
Thank you. Well, who is Carol? I am a woman of faith. I am a wife, a mother to a son who will be 26 in June. I enjoy serving others. I'm very much a people person and a networker. My life journey, I was born in Trinidad many years ago, and I came to the UK at the age of 10. And the reason for moving there was, shall we say, domestic abuse in my household. I wasn't affected. So mum left for the UK and we followed a couple of years later. So during my time in the UK, having done most of my schooling here, I was then thrust into the world of work, public and private sector, in a variety of roles. And I took early retirement at the age of 60 in 2016, and I've never looked back since. Now, pivotal and defining moment in my life was when I became a Christian at 32, giving my life to Christ and becoming a Christian. It was the best decision of my life. Things have just gone from better to better since then. So what do I do now? I host events for a not-for-profit community organization, both online and in person. They're very inspiring, they're very inspirational, and I am definitely a connector of people. So I source the speakers, I host the events, I have my one-to-ones with them beforehand. And it's amazing. You know this yourself. Stories can be delimiting. How we respond to our story will determine our future. So learning from others on their life's journeys, it's emotional, it's inspiring, and the experiences are second to none. Yeah.
Very, very inspiring. Carol, I will say only one thing. When you were narrating your story, like it was not a smooth road, but it's just like a roller coaster. when you are suffering from your hardships, then also you were moving, moving, moving. And the most important thing I really loved about your journey, that you never ever give up on your dreams. That's make you today a very strong woman whom I'm hosting today on Kudos Latte Show. And I'm so proud to say that this journey is going to be super amazing in your future, with a lot of success, with a lot of knowledge, and with a lot of future endorsements along on your way of, you can say, Carol's way. So hats off to you for your brilliant, brilliant, and trust me, Carol, when you were going through your hardships, I'm sure that one burning desire must be there inside you to move forward, to move on, to move on. So that's make you a very great person today, and it's really lovely to talk to you along with my global audience. Awesome one.
Thank you.
Well, this I think this journey will be incomplete if I will not ask Carol what type of challenges, being as a strong woman, but still, what type of challenges you had faced in your life. And the most important thing that will add beauty to my question will be, how did you overcome those pretty challenges?
Okay. So, 2009. Well, let's go backwards. Let's go forwards rather. In 2017, my husband was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And he's still around, thank the Lord. He had partial prostatectomy. And during that time, when I visited him in hospital, I looked at him lying on the bed following surgery. And I thought to myself, how am I going to be able to look after my husband when he has been looking after me for the last 9 years? And the reason why he was looking after me for the last 9 years was because in 2009, I developed a chronic illness, a very debilitating illness, which meant I was a shadow of myself. I couldn't do the things, the simple things like cook and clean and wash. My husband had to take over those roles because I was not able to do them. I eventually was able to go back to work on a phased return. When I got home, I would have to go to my bed. Life wasn't as I knew it before. I had to go straight to my bed, ready for the next day. So he filled in that gap of the things that I couldn't do. And there's me looking at him in the hospital bed, wondering, how am I going to be running up and down the stairs looking after you when I have not been able to look after myself? Now, it was at this point that I started researching the truth about cancer and the cures for cancer. And I got introduced to a holistic coach who, even though I contacted him to find out about my husband, I at this point hadn't even told him about my disability. And when I did, he suggested a product which I took. And by God's grace, I was out of my situation after 2.5 months. Now, that gave me the passion for wanting to go down the natural health route. And I'm very much an advocate for health and well-being based on my experiences, having learned to biohack my biology through the study of nutrigenomics, how nutrients and natural compounds affect our genes. So, yes, I am loving the space that I am in, but I learned the hard way. I didn't listen to my body. There were some warning signs that I was doing too much, but I ignored them. I was functioning on adrenaline, but you can only go so long on adrenaline. And, there's a saying, we don't value our health until sickness comes. And that's very much the truth for me and in my husband's case as well. So that was my challenge. That's how I got through it. But you know what? I was still, even though I was debilitated, I was still my happy, joyful self. because the joy that's in me is inherent. It's deeply inside of me, not determined by external circumstances. And that joy, one of my favorite scriptures, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And very much so. Very, very, very much so. So, yes, that is my
Awesome.
journey.
Well done, Carol, for fighting with your life, with your hardships. And the loveliest thing about you and your personality, that you didn't give up. You just moved on and on, on and on. And you said only one thing, that I have to win this battle at any cost. So I respect, I applaud, I just salute your vigor, your passion, and your way of liveliness for this beautiful life. So hats off to you, and really, really lot of your blessings to you. And I really love the way you said, when you were not able to, when you were unable to help your husband, you were thinking how you will do. But there is one saying, where there is a will, there is a way. And you did that. So this is really great, Carol. And I really, really appreciate and truly humble and honored that today, with your life journey, you are transforming so many women today who want to help, who are helpless, and who are in at same like your situation. But after listening to you, they will get energized and they will move on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, Carol, moving to this beautiful show with my lovely guest, Carol. I would love to know, Carol, what you do exactly. What is your profession, so that people can connect with you and can leverage from your great wisdom?
Okay. So, I'm a public speaker. I share about my journey, my health journey. I am also a host for Kuushalya UK, which is, as I mentioned before, a not for profit community organisation. And their projects include support for victims of domestic abuse, empowering communities, personal and professional development, and of course, health and well-being. The ethos of what this organisation stands for is why I do what I do with them. And it just gives me great pleasure to do that. The events are global online. So we've had speakers from around the globe and we continue to have them. And as I mentioned earlier, sharing what they have been through. And with this platform, they share unashamedly. They're not there to perform, they're there to share their experiences and their expertise, their products and their services if they so choose to. It is a privilege and an honor for me to do this. I shared, or rather, I hosted their in-person International Women's Day event on Saturday, and we had women. It was amazing. It seriously was amazing. We had the mayor of Warsaw and the mayoress who were in attendance as well. And it just gives me joy to hear women thriving together, sharing, because no one of us knows more than all of us. And we are here to learn as we grow and grow as we learn.
Wow, this is really something you can say. Learning is a continuous journey. And when you're imbibing the deeper thoughts, you will become the master of wisdom. That's what you are, Carol, in your journey. Besides being a very hardship journey, but you are a fighter and you moved on. And I loved something that really inspires today everyone, including me, that this journey of knowledge, wisdom, and lot of wisdom nuggets, you can say golden wisdom of nuggets, which you are sharing with the world. And here I would love to draw the attention of my global educators. If you really want to connect with Carol, you can connect. She's there on LinkedIn, she's there on Facebook, and you can learn so many things from her Kindly connect with her, and she will take your journey on and up to the higher level. She's a coach also, she's a host also. So just leverage the work which she's doing, and she will change your life in a very wonderful manner. Thank you so much, Carol, for this great answer. I'm unable to hear you, Carol. No, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Am I audible to you? Am I audible, Carol, to you? No, I can't hear you. I think Carol is just facing some problem. So I will just wait for it. So kindly bear with us because this is a technical glitches and we have to be in the virtual platform. So just bear with me, and I think she will be back soon. Carol, am I audible? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You can't hear me also. I think we are facing again technical glitches, as I said in the starting of the show. So I'll just remove and I'll be back. Can you hear me once again? Oh, but anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I will say only one thing. Technical glitches is a part of virtual platform. So we have discussed about Carol's journey, hardships, her challenges, and most important thing in life about Carol is she moved on with a coffee, you can say, just like a coffee of her life. So, ladies and gentlemen, here I will say only one thing: move on, move on, move on in your life. Till then, you can feel that this is not the brimming. You have to take a deep dive in your life, in your journey, and move on. And here I say, Carol, once again, I have brought you on the stage. Can you hear me? Okay, but thank you so much for coming to our show. It's been a great pleasure, and I'm so humble and honored. You really changed the mindset of so many people who are watching us live, and you will be keep inspiring. So thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, although there is a technical glitches, but still we say life means to move on and on. And that's what we are doing in the Kudos International Show, where we are inviting the guests and we are just transforming the world with their inspiring life journey, with their challenges, with their motivation. So till then, stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye bye for now.